If you're seeing this message, you might have low battery at this time. You might be on low power battery mode or have like 20% battery. 2020 is coming through. The numbers 222 and 444. If you're seeing this message, you have been very carefully surveyed for quite some time to ensure and give individuals peace of mind that you are the one. If you have had any feelings within you that you are meant for something more in this life, that you are not where you're supposed to be, you would be 100% correct. And there have been so many individuals that have been watching what you've been doing and witnessing for so long so that they are able to make the correct investment. It's like they already know that they can trust you, but for their own peace of mind, they've been paying extra close attention. You are going to have something to celebrate very, very, very soon. It is not going to be a surprise or a shock for anybody, but it is going to make so much sense. This feels like some sort of recognition or celebration of you, something that you're passionate about. You could be celebrating a new home. You might not have any idea where the funds are coming from or how you are going to be able to move into a home or get a home. It does not matter. Be still and know. Be still and just know. Because you've always told the truth. Even if it was harsh, even if it was rough, you've always told the truth to certain individuals. You've withheld certain details because, why talk about your feelings, like your real, raw, deep feelings, when you've tried that in the past and it just has fallen on deaf ears, and it put you in a vulnerable position and almost caused you to have to become a little bit more callous than you regularly are. You are going to be given something because your healing has been your full-time job, but I'm here to tell you right now that healing is not your purpose. Jadina on YouTube and on TikTok, she's incredible. They did a reading and she was talking about how healing is not your full-time job. It's not your responsibility to consistently be looking for more self-improvement. You've seen other people around you act crazy and act really disgusting. Like, you've seen the worst of people. You've seen the worst of people and yet still sought out the best of them. Healing has been your job because you've had so many cycles where you've had to get back up. You've had to just keep getting back up. Because you didn't want to unintentionally end up like some of those individuals that put you through that, whatever that is. You're never going to be like those people. There is no need to preface who you are. There's no need to explain yourself. There's no need to keep seeking out the next thing. It's like you get something, you're blessed with something, you accomplish something, and then you're like, all right, what's next? And that is incredible. But the divine at this time is pulling you and urging you to focus on your successes right now, because you actually have a whole lot of them. And just like, you have so many, bro, you have so much success that is coming towards you, and you manifested this. This is something that you've been working on with the divine for quite some time now. Look at this. Look at that. This is something that you've been working on with the divine for a very long time. There's been a lot of cycles. There's a lot of people cycling in and out of your life. And this was simply so that you could see who's the realist. Who is the realist? Because sometimes them disguises get really good. Really good. You've been tricked a couple times. Not anymore. Not anymore. Something that you've been praying for is about to come in 4 days to 4 weeks might be significant. But 3 to 4 weeks, 100% sure. This is something that you might have been yearning for as a young child. This could be an authentic connection with a certain individual. This could be a new home. There's something about a new home that's coming forward so strongly. You might be really looking into a new home or looking towards moving. And I'm hearing like really remember. It's time to start remembering what it is that you wanted. Some of y'all might have forgotten what you truly wanted, what your childhood self has truly wanted, because you didn't necessarily think that you could have it. So you might have forgotten. I'm hearing it's time to remember. It is time to remember. I'm seeing the Santa Claus, because Charlie like throws the snow globe to his dad and says, remember. And he like looks at the snow globe and he sees the magic and he remembers. The divine is about to show you what magic really looks like, what kind of magic that you've been doing. Roads have cleared. Something is like wide open. I'm hearing engines revving. NASCAR might be significant as well. What? This is big energy. You might have been in your masculine energy for a very long time. I'm seeing capes and cloaks. Halloween might come through. You might really love Halloween, thrive at Halloween time. You might be a Scorpio. I'm seeing Scorpio, Pisces, and Aquarius energy coming through very strongly. You are not necessarily understanding the weight of some of your prayers. If you're practicing a witch or warlock or whatever it is that you do, you pray, you get on your knees, you read the Bible, you do whatever it is that you do to pray and manifest. I don't think that you fully recognized what you released, what rope was cut, what was unlocked through some of your practices. It's like God has almost like heard so many final straw prayers from you, because what you've been dealing with has been nonsensical. The Four of Wands came out again, dude. Look, the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. Your money is going up. Your money is going up. And this is the least amount of energy that you're going to be putting out in the next couple of weeks that is going to get you to get it. I swear the other cards had 3 and 4. So 3 to 4 weeks, 9 days for some of y'all. You will be receiving some sort of, and I'm specifically saying receiving, you're going to be given some sort of opportunity based on you. There's been individuals behind the scenes celebrating the fuck out of you for a minute. They've been watching and observing you for a minute, and they see how bright you burn, and Kanto is coming through. They see that you are as real as it gets, and they want more of you. They are yearning for more of you. The Empress is like a decadent, insatiable individual that is so divine and feminine and relaxed. They know who they are. They are attractive, passionate. Fertility is coming through. They're very fertile, and it doesn't have to do with birth, like actual children. It can be birthing of new ideas. You are incredibly fertile at this time. You have a lot of brilliant ideas, and you're about to be celebrated and gifted something because of these ideas. Spirit, can you get specific? What is happening? What is coming through here? I'm seeing a garden. It feels like you're going to be getting a new space, like genuinely a new space, a new office, a new house with more like a garden, a yard. I'm seeing a backyard specifically. What is this coming through, Spirit? Ooh, thank you. The Nine of Swords. Okay, whatever this is, you've been very upset. You've been very upset with the divine about it. This could 100% be the way that people have been speaking to you, conversations that you've had, ideas that haven't necessarily taken off yet, or maybe somebody took them from you. Like you've 100% been robbed of your ideas and concepts. People have taken your ideas and concepts, like gave you grief and then took your idea. Gave you grief and then took your ideas. Despicable. Injustice has been happening for way too long. So what is about to happen is there's some sort of conversation that is going to lead to your financial gain. What is this, Spirit? Your finances are going up. But it's tied to the way that you speak over your life, the way that you speak over your finances. Look around. What do you have? You yearn for more. You yearn for all of the things. You yearn for the end product so badly. But what do you have right now? Everything that you need right now. You may think that you need that job, that corporate job that doesn't even respect you or want you to. Four of Swords. You may want that corporate job that doesn't respect you the way that people in the arts do, or some sort of trade, some sort of environment. 1111 on the timer. It's just, you don't need that. You may think that you need it, but you do not need it. You work with it. You don't yearn for it. You work with it. If that place let you go, you work with it. And you always have worked with your scenarios, which is what has gotten you everything that you have up to this point. Like, I really need you to think about this. You may be like, oh, well, no, I didn't do that. So-and-so did that. It's like, no, your mind. There has been so much grief for so long because you've been unintentionally putting yourself back into environments where people were going to speak on your name, where people are going to be disrespectful, where people are not going to take your ideas into consideration, your concepts, your truth. You'll be speaking the truth and showing people their reflections, and they don't want to see anything, and then get mad when you wield your sword in a specific manner. They position themselves to where they will get cut. They act in a way that prompts you to lash out. They poke the bear so much, and then so that they have a reason to say, look, I told you you're crazy. I told you that you're this. I told you that you're that. You were led into so many traps, so many dead ends, conversationally and verbally and energetically. And Spirit is saying, but nah, you got your sword back. You got your sword back. And what is happening right now is like an incubation. You're being almost incubated right now. There's an initiation that is happening at this time. Spirit, how can we know? What are some signs that this is coming through for the collective? What are some signs that this is coming through for the collective? The star. Like I said, Aquarius energy might be coming forward so strongly. You might catch yourself looking at the stars a lot more, looking up at the sky. I'm also seeing Pisces. You might do sculpting, clay, you might make vases or vases or something of the sort. You might have a vase. You might be looking into getting some more flowers for your home, bringing more life into your spaces. I'm seeing ponds and rivers. I'm seeing also like a grove of some sort. A grove? What is that? An alcove? I don't know. Like, you know, those rolling hills of green, like mossy grass. Very much so like the Sound of Music type of vibes. Doves might be significant to you. Peace is coming through. I'm seeing gum as well. You might chew gum or have some sort of nervous tick or sensory stimulation that you do with yourself. You might fiddle with your clothes or twirl your hair. But I'm just seeing gum. I'm seeing like an oral fixation. You might smoke. You might chew your fingernail. Yeah, that was struggling to find the words. Chew your fingernails. And you or somebody very close to you might be a blonde or have like blonde hair, blonde locks, like white hair almost. Silver, I'm seeing like white, silver, purple kind of hair. And I'm seeing bees and beeswax as well. How will we know that this is coming through, Spirit? What will this look like? Oof. the Three of Pentacles, the Hermit, and Death. So you'll know that this is coming through if you've felt like you've been put in hiding for some time, or almost forced to remove yourself from certain places so that you can gather your thoughts and kind of just focus on the road that's ahead of you. You might be thinking about what could have been a lot recently. And to be honest, those thoughts might be incredibly heavy at this time because you knew, like, you're so intuitive, you knew that it could work. Ooh, my tummy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you might be like kind of hungry right now or something, but you knew that it could work. You knew that this could work. You knew that this situation between you and this person, this job, this environment, it could have worked. You did everything that you could in order to help build this up, improve, grow, notice the strengths so that you can continue to flourish the strengths and build up the weaker points of a unit. But there was an inevitable end. It needed to end because you were the only one doing the heavy lifting. Healing is not your purpose. There's a track by Tawny something, I forget her name, Tawny something. Just look up Tawny, Healing is Not My Purpose. She also has Take Up Space, Sis. She does like affirmations and very beautiful words over music, and it's just beautiful. Healing is not your purpose, and it's almost like people around you have been assigning this to you. They've been assigning the hard work to you on purpose, thinking that they could get out of it. But meeting you was the catalyst for them to start needing to wake up. They've put all their other issues and not looked within themselves to be orderly, to get things in order, but it just hasn't worked. Low battery mode, literally. My battery was just like 10%. Yeah. You've been running on low for the longest time. You've been running on low for the longest time. So that is how you're going to know that this is coming through to you. I'm hearing 3 to 4 weeks. 3 to 4 weeks. Your life is about to change. Somebody knows what you've experienced. Somebody knows what you've seen. And it feels like they're almost going to be speaking on your behalf so that you don't have to feel this anymore. You can bask in your glory. That is what I'm hearing. Bask in your glory. The King of Swords. Oh my. The King of Swords. And then we have the Eight of Wands. And the Ten of Swords is at the bottom of that little stack. And the Chariot as well. Okay, so moving forward in the next couple of days / weeks, I'm hearing pay very close attention to your emails, pay close attention to your DMs. I'm not saying wait by the phone, but I am hearing maybe pick it up if you usually don't answer the phone. And you just feel it in your heart and your spirit, like answer the phone. There could be a phone call coming through, a conversation coming through that is supposed to reposition you to receive all of this glory, all of this fame. I keep literally hearing fame. You are meant to be known on a bigger global scale for what it is that you do. The Eight of Wands talks about travel. It can talk about something quickly coming forward to you, a message, a letter, an email, text. And the Chariot, an email, a message, a text, something coming into you at rapid speed that will naturally bring balance to all energies involved. Okay, some signs that you can keep an eye out for are horses, mountains. I'm seeing like castles, like old structures, old towns as well. Mossy green grass. I just keep hearing rolling hills, rolling stones, something about rolling. And baskets are coming through, and I'm also seeing those like capes and cloaks or jackets. I'm seeing the color red, like big puffy red coats or big long silky capes. silk fabric is coming through, and the numbers 444 and 333 and 888. Okay. I really hope that that resonated with you, angels. Link in my bio to book a personal reading with me if it resonates, and I hope to see you in the next one. Stay cosmic.